Hello, today is that of the 17th day of July 2018. My name is Derek and welcome to the Money Charts channel, and this is your crypto day morning for every single day is such that of crypto day. For when was the last time 5 cumulative seconds appeared where not one trade for Bitcoin was traded? I'd have to say you'd go back many a years for just even a 5-second time lapse. With that being said, we're taking a look at Bitcoin. We're pretty much at the neckline for the inverted head and shoulders pattern. It appears below what is now a 3x hit level of what was previous support back when the April Fool's rally started. And thus, okay, what's it going to be? Is it going to be deadly resistance at this level? And we've already hit it 3 times and it's going to go lower. It's what I've been talking about for quite some time, and the possible venture down to 3,000. But each time that you fail to go lower to such, or the more time you test a level at the resistance, the more likely it is you take it out. Thus, the less likely of a move or retracement to 6. And I'm not going to say that an inverted head and shoulders pattern is nonsense, because quite frankly it is not. It can be just that of a self-fulfilling prophecy. But as far as technical analysis is concerned, at least from my point of view, and everything you do is always your own risk, own reward, and I'm just giving you my analysis and my trades, or my trading ideas. But when you have this resistance point, you make a lower low, which is what bear markets do. In order to make an inverted head and shoulders pattern, the action of the 18 average has got to do what it hasn't been doing, because to me there's about 3 levels the 18 can correct. 1 at the highs, 2 near the lows, and in the middle. I mean, you could pierce one side or the other a little bit, but in this case it showed some strength amongst the 18 average of highs, finding support there on many occasions. So when you make a move to a previous level, that always helps in destroying or relieving the downtrend that could be accompanying any market. And in a situation of making a higher low noticeably, which is really what is the thing needed for the inverted head and shoulders pattern, is an act of having less aggression on the way down as its previous up move. And for it to at least match that previous down aggression, which is what would complete a move to the neckline, that's pretty impressive on that, to say the least. So therefore, as I look at it, this is looking more and more like the possible failed breakdown situation. Although you can say it's just a 3rd hit test that would end up being successful if it bounces from here. There's still a long ways to go and reverting the market trend. And I'll finish Bitcoin off with a couple of Fibonacci levels. First being from the highs at around the 10,000 handle. It's above the 23.6 mark now. The next 38.2% handles 7130. 8100 at a 61.8% mark, and 76.4 and at 87.75. From the $20,000 highs and the most recent lows, about 77.80 is a 23.6. 92.88 is a 38.2%. That's the big number to end this year-to-date bear market. Getting above 12,443, holding above it, would be very much a resumption of bull market and confirmation that the selling this year would be thus classified as a failure. And the 76.4 variable is in at around 14,939. Quickly looking at the altcoins, Pay 10x having, when it's ready to go moment, basically. Looking at this on a shorter term time frame. This is one of the spots where it had its correctionary phase. Didn't find resistance here, rather finding support at an area where it usually finds resistance, and now it's having a correctionary phase again within the 18. And this is a coin that I own. Most of the coins I show I do, and I've been selling this lately because of my buy low, sell high system strategy that I play. which means all the stuff that I was buying at the end of May and throughout the entire month of June, I've been finally able to sell. Thank you, I think to myself, or well, I just know that's what markets do. They go up, they go down. So this up move at some point will go back down. I kind of can guarantee that. But whatever, let's go on to POWR Ledger. And isn't a beautiful, interesting situation as it had its rally on June 30th, a successful correctionary move within the 18. It had a fake rally on July the 11th, but it also just came back to the correctionary phase. That's oftentimes failed breakouts, bring fast moves to the opposite direction. No, not here. And it's now getting above this previous resistance level, just barely below here, leaving the 18 band within its time frame, shortening out this time frame, moving on to the single hour. It is correcting within the 18 average. I think I want to take a look even on a 15-minute time frame, as you have the situation where you've now had a 3 multiple time, as far as from a correctionary move. You hit 57 change last night, 10 p.m. Eastern time, with a very good correction going to 53 within the 18 average for several periods. Then you break out again at 3 o'clock in the morning, and you reach previous high. Situations like this, okay, at least show me that you can hold a previous key support area. So far successful. So bad news is within this move, it's unable to break above the high, and thus question mark running out of steam situation. And that's where you'd be expecting this thing to fill some of this gap space at minimum if it's going to run out of steam. But it is doing what you need to do on a bullish level, holding. And as long as it can stay and hold above the 18 average band, and what we've seen in the previous 15-minute period is that, even the previous two, is that it's been dipping below the 18 average. And in this one, with 3 minutes and 33 seconds to play, like it's a hockey clock or whatever. But anyway, there's 3 minutes and 27 seconds left in the third period, and in this very close game, it has managed to get back above the 18 average. I'm just using a whatever reference there. Hockey's not even in season right now, but neither is any other sport I can think with a timed clock. So then, it's got the situation where it's showing that it's going to possibly hold and stay above this 55-15 area. And any type of moves getting above here, I mean, we're in a situation when these things are ready to go. It's got a very beautiful daily term pattern that if this thing ends up breaking out of this resistance area, then you'd be talking, that looks weird. To me, I'd be talking of a move at least to the 68.47 up to, well, who knows how high these things can go when the markets are really raring and ready to go. But thank you for tuning in, and have yourself a magnificent day. Bye-bye.